Hi. And so the great metal bird containing the orange godman bore him off into the skies. Such indeed were also the Alan Partridge tones of the live media commentators. Long ago, when we had an empire, or even now with the Commonwealth, the reigning monarch would visit the colonies, greeted by displays of native dancing and other colourful ceremonies. Same scenario when the Emperor of the World, Donald Trump, visited what is now the Orwellian Airstrip 1, with the entire rigmarole hermetically sealed between Windsor Castle and Chequers. The British state laid on its own particular version of native display, with 1,500 guards in absurd uniforms lining the route, parading before the dumpster. Trump luxuriated in the obsequious flattery, grovelling flummery, nudging elbows with our royal family. Andrew was kept out of sight as the king and the rest of his entourage gushed all over Trump, who apparently lapped it all up, but who knows what's really transpiring in that mercurial swamp of a mind. The real culmination of the whole bizarre exercise was the medieval type banquet in Windsor Castle, where the elites, dressed to the nines, sporting their tiaras and diamond jewellery, wined and dined and sucked up to Trump, who maybe has been thinking that we're such a pushover, so willing to please, that he's eyeing this unhappy island as nothing more than another chunk of real estate to be purchased. 150 billion in promised investment maybe is just the opening phase to eventually us becoming the 51st state, allowed to keep the monarchy for sentimental reasons or pacify the masses as their already mythical sovereignty is stripped. We have a ruling class, its minions, the establishment as a whole, that's willing to act as a kind of butler and estate agent to the world, selling off whole chunks of the country to a worldwide international clique of multi-billionaires and their respective states. As long as our ruling class can retain their wealth and domination over the rest of us, everything else is thoroughly expendable. Starmer may have believed he's pulled off a few strokes and dazzled Trump, but he's severely mistaken. As the stardust swiftly dissipates, this triumphant £150 billion investment becomes an unsurmountable social, economic, political burden, if indeed it materialises at all. Bye.